So you found out your credit score and it's not exactly where you want it to be. What do? Hey, I'm Austin from Austin Sylvan Financial Coaching, and I help forward-thinking millennials get ahead faster. Before we talk about how to get your credit score nice and high, might I suggest that you check out my video from last week where I cover a lot of the credit score basics that this video is going to build on. Today, I'm talking about how to improve and repair your credit score the right way and make sure that you can get it nice and high and keep it there. And I currently have a over 800 point credit score, and I want to make sure that you know these awesome tips so you can get up here too. Now, I want to clarify that I say the right way because there's all kinds of YouTube videos and blogs out there that talk about how you can improve your credit score 200 points in 48 hours, but these are using only band-aid solutions that temporarily fix the problem. So in the future, you're basically no further ahead. So if you're currently watching this because your credit score sucks and you want that to be changed, the first thing that probably has to change is you. And I want you to know that I'm saying this out of respect for your time and that I actually want you to improve your credit score. Low credit scores are a result of mismanaging money and becoming unappealing to lenders. Now, this is usually triggered by missing or late payments, running up credit, among plenty of other reasons. And these triggers are typically extensions of your habits and financial actions. Now, I can totally understand that there are, in some cases, excruciating circumstances that knock down your credit score. But for most people watching this, and I'm sorry if I'm calling you out, that's not necessarily the case, and this is more just a result of poor spending habits and not managing your money properly. So you can try some ways to temporarily bump up your credit score or pay someone to go fight some credit score battles for you, but unfortunately, you're not going to be fixing the core problems. Now, if you're ready to take your credit score to a whole new level the right way, then like this video. And make sure you subscribe and hit the bell because I'll continue posting content that's going to help crank your credit score to 11. Okay, so the first thing you need to do, and this should come as no surprise, to improving your credit score is that you pay your agreed upon payments on time every time. Obviously, this includes paying off your credit cards or other loans and chipping away at your student loans, for example, but it also includes making sure you pay your rent, phone bills, and other utility bills on time as well. Because if you miss these utility type bills, then that can have a negative impact on your credit score as well. Since your payment history makes up 35% of how your credit score is calculated, that is a major thing to take care of first, making sure you pay your bills on time every time. Now, if you're thinking, gee, Austin, thanks, I already knew that, but I'm struggling to even pay my bills right now, then I suggest, and please consider this, that you check out my mini ebook called Get Ahead Faster. It was written specifically for people stuck in this situation. So if you want free access to it, because everyone should have this knowledge, then check out the link in the description below and you can get access to it today. Okay, so my next pro tip is to make sure that you watch your credit balance. Since the second largest impact on your credit score is your credit utilization rate, and you can get more information in my last video on that, you know that you want to keep your credit balances as far away as you can from your credit limits. Creditors prefer to see people keep their utilization rate below 30%. So if you have a credit limit of $5,000 and you currently have $4,500 charged to it, then your credit score is getting slammed because your rate is at 90%. But conveniently, if you improve your financial habits and you can make your payments on time and start paying down the money you've borrowed in the past, then not only is that going to help your payment history, but it's also going to reduce your credit utilization rate. And that's two ways that you're improving your credit score all at once. Another way you could improve your credit utilization rate would be to get a credit limit increase, but there's a lot of other things to take into consideration before doing that. So if that's of interest to you, let me know in the comments and I can make a video on that. But for now, I'm not going to touch that, and I just want you to focus on making sure that you get your payments in order and that you're reducing your balances away from your credit limits. Lastly is to go and check your credit history, and you can do that by getting your free credit report. And if you want information on how to get that, then you can check the link down below. A credit report's useful because it shows you the past 2 years of inquiries made to your account, so the credit score checks or the hard pulls that impact your account. But also it shows you a 7-year payment history that you've made. And that's important for two reasons. The first reason why it's important is because you can check through your credit history to find if there's any information inaccuracies. So let's say you made some payments, they were counted as late, but you know you made them on time. If you find that happens, then there's ways to fight that as well. And what's handy is that in your report, you'll usually get a nice little file like this, which is an investigation request form, and you can fill that out, or you can call them, or you could probably do it online as well, to launch the investigation to solve any discrepancies in your credit history. The second important reason why it's important to check your credit report is because if there's been any fraud with your accounts, if someone has your information and got a credit card and has just racked up a bunch of bills that they haven't paid, you can find that. Now, if you are launching an investigation about anything in your payment history, then make sure that you're collecting a lot of proof based on whatever the situation is to see that that is in fact the case. So that's it for my tips today. If there's kind of a theme for today, if anything, I just want you to know that time, of course, is the best healer for your credit score. As you improve your financial habits, you'll see that your credit history starts improving and getting a lot healthier, and that's what lenders like to see. And of course, as time goes on, after about the 7-year mark, bad information falls off of your account, so you can repair it over time. So I hope this video was helpful to you, and I hope you understand kind of the difference between doing it the right way, which is really improving your financial habits and actions, as opposed to just trying to find these band-aid solutions. Solve the problem the right way the first time, and that's going to help you into the future, which is going to make your life a lot better than having to deal with this again and again and again. And if you do feel like it's time to start improving your financial actions and habits, then you should check out my mini ebook, Get Ahead Faster. And if you want to keep up with more daily tips, tricks, and content about how to improve your finances, then you should definitely check me out on Instagram. I'm regularly posting stories and other content to make sure that you can get ahead faster as well. Alright, so that's it for me. I will see you in the next video. It's probably gonna be Thursday because I owe you one from last week. Bye!